Now to the Atlanta schools cheating scandal and the latest tonight. An organization that represents Atlanta teachers says those forced to leave the classrooms may have a right to go back in if they don't get a hearing soon. And it cites a state law. But the district says that's not the case. Channel 2's Tom Regan here with what both sides are saying.
Well, Justin, while some teachers caught up in the cheating scandal have decided to leave Atlanta Public Schools, the majority will challenge the superintendent's notice to fire them. And one of the organizations that represents teachers claims the school system is up against a tight deadline.
This week, teachers implicated in the cheating scandal were put on administrative leave with pay and told to stay home pending their appeals. But Bredelia Turner, president of the Atlanta Federation of Teachers, told me under state law they're entitled to a hearing within 10 days or must be allowed back on the job. She cited this law on due process. I reviewed the statute and the 10-day deadline for hearings after a teacher is removed from the classroom. Some clauses appear to be open to interpretation. An Atlanta school spokesman told me the 10-day deadline doesn't begin when an educator is placed on administrative leave. Rather, it starts after they receive their so-called charge letter that details the accusations and evidence against them. And he said those charge letters haven't been sent out.
Once you get that, that's what starts the clock for the 10-day hearing that individuals are entitled to.
Teachers fighting to keep their jobs present their case before a panel which decides whether the termination is justified. Their recommendation is put before the superintendent, and his decision must be approved by the school board. The vice president of an education reform organization in Georgia told me Atlanta Public Schools would not be embroiled in a cheating scandal if they had let an outside agency handle the testing process.
Whatever test we have some third party who's independent proxy the test.
And Superintendent Errol Davis has said he is implementing reforms for testing, which will include ethics training for teachers and closer scrutiny of test scores. Justin?
Thank you, Tom.